Well, good afternoon. Today is Thursday, September 19th. Didn't have time to talk to you out in front because after my walk we had lots and lots and lots of stuff to do today. So I wanted to make sure I ate my breakfast before we left because I don't like to travel and have a full stomach. Oh, excuse me. But we have birthdays today because today is my nephew, not my nephew. It's my cousin. It's my cousin's son, Stuart. My cousin, so he'd be, I know, Lynn and I, we go through this every birthday. Stuart is my cousin once removed. I think that's how that works. I think. Or is it my second cousin? I'll never figure it out. All I know is he's my cousin and I love him. But today is Stuart's birthday. I think he's 40 today. Maybe I'm aging him, I don't know. But anyway, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Stuart. Happy birthday to you. Cha-cha-cha. That sounded awful, didn't it, Stuart? I am so sorry. My voice is a little froggy today. It's the seasons changing. That's what does it to me. But it's also Joanne Tedesco Padu, Piduch. I think that's the right way to say it. But I know your first name is Joanne. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Joanne. Happy birthday to you. Cha-cha-cha. Well, I hope both you and Stuart have a great, great birthday, but I'm going to have to get a drink of water. There's something going on with my throat. Sorry about that, but it's kind of rude. Anyway, we have one anniversary. It's Alan and Bonnie Rohr, Rohrer. Thank you for letting me know how to pronounce it. She said it pronounces like roar. So Alan and Bonnie, today is their 54th anniversary. 54 years. She's got me beat. Happy anniversary, happy anniversary, happy anniversary, happy anniversary, happy, 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 happy anniversary, happy, 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 happy anniversary. Well, I hope you have a great, great anniversary. So looking at the dogs next door, they're so cute. They're still looking for Aspen. They had to put Aspen down a little while ago. But every once in a while they come there, they're looking for them. Anyway, so we went first to the, first of all, the other day I said Callie sent me the bingo card, birthday card. No, it wasn't Callie. I couldn't read her writing. I am so sorry. It's Colleen. I apologize, Colleen. Colleen is the one that sent me the bingo birthday card. And remember we had the bingo story? Anyway, thank you, Colleen. It was on Tuesday. On Tuesday she gave me the card. So I just wanted to acknowledge the correct name for who sent me my card. We went for Jim's thing for his test, all of his test results. His lungs are working at full capacity. And then he had to do a treadmill or like a walk, a 6-minute walk. And they said that he had the right amount of exertion for his oxygen level. And that was fine. But the sleep study, that's another story. They said on an average of, because he had it on for 7.5 hours he wore the machine. And they said that he averaged, he stopped breathing 67 times an hour. That's more than once a minute. As Jim told the doctor, he says, I didn't sleep. And he says, oh, no, you did sleep. And he said, no, I didn't sleep. He says, I hardly slept at all. He says, no, it shows that you slept, but you slept for like 45 seconds, and then you'd wake up. So he says, you need the machine. Jim says, well, I'm not using the machine. Why were we there? Why are we there if you're not even going to, I get annoyed with the man. So he says, well, he said, I have a machine that I do. He said, but when I did mine, I only stopped breathing 22 times in an hour. He says, you've surpassed me. He says, and now I sleep really well. He says, you don't have to wear it the whole night. Just, get at least a couple hours sleep. He says, because you're not doing your heart any good, and it's not doing you well by doing that. So I said, yeah, that's what I want to do is wake up. And he says, because you could die in the night. And Jim says, well, I wouldn't know. I said, well, I would know in the morning to see you laying there dead. He's finding you dead in the bed. He was like, geez, I know that one day one of us is going to die. I know that, but it's like, if you can do something to prevent it, do it. So we filled out all the forms or whatever, did all the stuff that we had to do. So they're going to run it by the insurance first, and then somebody's going to call us where we can go pick up the machine. He says it's very quiet. don't know about that, because when we got the generator, we asked the guy how loud the generator was going to be, and he says, oh, about as loud as your pool filter, because our pool filter is right outside our bedroom window. Well, that can't be so bad. No. Have you ever heard a generator? It's not as quiet as a pool filter. It's very, very loud. But, like I said, I can identify a noise and fall to sleep and go back to sleep, so that won't bother me. A little bit of noise from his machine's not going to bother me either. I can fall asleep with that too, so we'll see. They said it takes about a week to 10 days before we'll find out anything about that. We haven't heard anything about Ron. Very concerned, because any kind of infection any kind of infection is bad, but any infection around your heart, that's especially serious. So, we're keeping him in our prayers. Thank you, everyone, for including him in your prayers and putting him on your prayer chains. I appreciate it, and so does Birdie. And then Mary passed all of her tests, flying colors. She has no blockages, and everything came out perfect. So I think the next step is just putting her on a list. So we're waiting. So we'll see how that works. She thinks she has somebody that wants to buy her house. She goes back and forth between staying in the apartment or living in the house, staying in the apartment or living in the house. So I don't know. I think what she's decided now is to sell the house, have the surgery, get stronger, and then buy a smaller house with less property. So I think that's their plan right now, because they're not really big apartment livers. I think you got to get accustomed to that, and that's sometimes a hard thing to get used to. And Christy's going to the dentist today to get a crown, because I guess she's got a crack in her front tooth. And what else was I going to tell you about? We watched Survivor last night. I think it was something with the editing, because I was surprised at who went home, because that really kind of shocked me. And the one guy on Survivor that was, I think his name was John, and he said he was 41. Jim and I were both shocked. He didn't look 41 to us, but then later on when we knew that he was 41, and we looked at him and go, oh yeah, he looks 41. But at first we didn't think he looked 41. But we did like that. We haven't watched Dancing with the Stars yet. Jim likes it. I don't. But we watched that together. There's not too many shows we watch together, but we do watch that. And what else? I don't know why all of a sudden I keep getting requests to do a poll. I always, maybe because I complain so much to people around me, I always say, like they always take these polls, but they never call me. And guess what? 3 times. 3 times they've called me in the last 3 weeks. Anyway, I do know that I'll be glad when it's all done, because I'm tired of all the advertisements. I don't care who anybody votes for, I really don't, but it's just, it's like so monotonous, seeing one commercial after another. This one says this one does bad, and then this one says that one does bad, and then they go back and forth, and it's like, oh, I wish we could be like other countries. They just do it like in a month or 6 weeks. I think France does it in 3 weeks, and England does it in 5, I think. We go for years. It's like, that's ridiculous. It's just like, come on. So I want to get that done with. And then tomorrow we're going to do Brooke's birthday dinner. It's kind of weird to have it on a Friday. And then Jim and I went to Kroger's today and get our stuff. I told you the other day they're building a Starbucks across the street from Kroger's. I was, at first, because our dollar, they called it the Dollar Palace. But it was never a Dollar Palace. Even when it was, like, everything was $1, like the Dollar Tree and the Dollar Store and all that was $1. Their stuff was never $1. They might have a couple things for $1, so I don't know why they ever call themselves the Dollar Palace. But anyway, they're moving, because our Rite Aid went out of business. So they're moving their store to the Rite Aid, which is maybe a quarter mile up the road. A little bit better location. And then Kroger's is going to take over their slot, and then they're going to revamp the Kroger's and make it bigger. So I was hoping that they would put, in a way I was hoping, in a way I wasn't, because, like the donuts are always my downfall. The Starbucks Mango Dragon Fruit Refresher drinks are my downfall. That's my downfall. But I was hoping that they would put a Starbucks inside the Kroger, because then I thought, I can order it before I start shopping. I can do all my shopping, and on my way out, I'll head over there, pick up my Starbucks, and leave. I don't like coffee. Love the smell of coffee, but I don't like coffee. I like their tea, but no, the mango dragon fruit. And the strawberry acida, something, I don't know how to pronounce it. I like that one too. There's one other one I like. forget what the thing is called. Pineapple something. I like that one too. So I switch off between the three of them. So I'm thinking, oh, because they're going to remodel the Kroger, make it bigger, make it a little bit more modern. They need to do something because it's filthy. It's a filthy store. It's just really, I go there because it's convenient, but it's dirty. So I don't know if it's because they're going to be starting their construction soon or what, but there was the shelves, a lot of the shelves are pretty empty today. It was kind of, I couldn't find my yogurt that I like. That was gone. It was empty. The little slot for that was empty. I needed some sandwich bags. Those slot was empty. A couple other things I needed. It was empty. So I don't know if they're getting ready for the big move. I just know that we did a remodel. Was it just after 2020, or was it just before 2020? Might have been just before the pandemic. Yeah, it was just before the pandemic that they remodeled it. And it was nice for a while, but then it got filthy. But anyway, the Starbucks is my downfall next to the donuts. I've mastered getting past the donuts. I walked right past them. I didn't even turn my head. Don't look, don't look, don't look, don't look. I walked right past them. And then I went to get my groceries. But now they're going to build the Starbucks across the street from Kroger's on the way home from the grocery store. So going to be a little bit more convenient for me, or too convenient for me, as the case may be. We'll see. So, all right, I had such a big breakfast. Oh my gosh, it wasn't that big, but it was a lot of points between the bacon and the cheese I put in my eggs and my toast and the peanut butter on the toast and my orange juice. I think it came out to like 17 points. So I'm not very hungry, but for dinner, I'm going to just show you a clip. I put a little card up I made of what I'm going to have for dinner, because I'm just going to close up my video early tonight, and I'm just going to have a couple of Rice Krispies and a cup of milk in it, because I'm really not that hungry. That kind of really did fill me up. If I keep myself busy and occupied, I tend to not think of food as much, which is good. I am not under eating. I'm eating more than enough. I have brought with me, when I got home, I had an apple. Well, I didn't show you that because it's just an apple. I had a Granny Smith apple as a snack. So I am getting enough food. I'm not depriving myself. It's just, the fact is I'm eating probably just as much, but just healthier, which is better. So I guess that's it. Gonna watch some YouTube videos. Gonna watch my Big Brother tonight. I hope T-Core goes home. She's not one of my favorites. She just annoys me. Angela annoys me too. But I don't know who I want to win right now. I'm trying to think. I really don't have a favorite to win, which is sad. I usually have a favorite to win, but Quinn was one of my favorites to win, but he's gone. Oh well. My whole life wrapped up in reality TV. Anyway, that's going to do it. So let's talk again tomorrow. Hopefully I see you then. Bye-bye for now. Okay, here's my 17-point breakfast, but I'm going to have this my breakfast and lunch because we got lots to do this afternoon. So my eggs, my peppers, my onions are 0, along with my tea, 0 points. I have an ounce of American cheese, so it's 5 points. 3 points for the bread makes it 8. 3 points for the peanut butter makes it 11. 4 points for the orange juice makes it 15. And, it should be 18. 3 points. Somewhere along the line I made a mistake. 3 points for the bacon. I put it in my tracker. My tracker, it came out to be 17 points.